What's up guys, in this video we're going to go through 5 meal prep recipes that are going to take your meal prep game from 0 to 100 real quick. The first recipe involves making a well-balanced meal consisting of a protein, grain, and vegetable of your choosing. First, chop up some bell peppers, broccoli, carrots, Brussels sprouts, or whatever greens you prefer. Next, cook your protein on the stovetop for roughly 10 to 15 minutes. I prefer to use ground chicken and ground turkey because it's easy and quick. My greatest choice is quinoa, as it's very tasty and forgiving when cooking and typically takes around 10 to 15 minutes to cook. While you cook your quinoa and chicken, toss your veggies in olive oil. After that, spread your veggies out equally on a cookie sheet. I typically use tin foil to make cleanup a little easier. Place your veggies in the oven at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for 20 to 25 minutes. Then add your veggies and protein and your grains into Tupperware containers and put in the fridge for later use. You can spice these recipes up by adding some avocado or your favorite sauce to give you a little different feel. Second on my list of meal preps for med school is a Chipotle chicken crock pot recipe. For this, you're going to want to mix 1 cup of mild salsa, half a teaspoon of salt, and half a teaspoon of ground cumin. Add in some pepper and chipotle hot sauce as your heart desires. You can eyeball these measurements, that works too. Rinse 2 chicken breasts and place them in the crock pot with 2 ears of corn. Then you're going to want to lather all those ingredients with the sauce you prepared earlier and cook on low for 3 hours. You can also put this recipe over quinoa if you want to add in some carbs.
Is butter a carb?
This third recipe is going to have you looking like a snack. These protein balls are super easy to make and very tasty, just like this overhead shot. Add half a cup of creamy peanut butter, a 1/4 cup of honey, and a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Or you can just eyeball it, that also works. Mix that up like your James Harden. Add in 1 scoop of protein powder because, well, gains. Sprinkle in a 1/4 cup of sunflower seeds and a 1/2 cup of oats. Then you're going to want to add a 1/4 cup of chocolate chips as your heart desires. It'll look like all these ingredients won't mix, but just keep on mixing and you'll get there eventually. You want to hand roll these into little balls. Then you'll want to put these in the fridge for a few hours to harden up, like James Harden. You can also make a few different variations and sizes of this recipe by using things like almond butter or chocolate protein powder. Next up is a favorite of mine. You want to chop up a thick with 2 C's sweet potato. Put those slices on a cookie sheet and add olive oil on top. Cook in the oven for around 15 minutes at 400 degrees Fahrenheit. While you wait on that, you'll want to cook up some chicken. Again, I found ground chicken is easiest. Then you'll want to dice up an avocado. Add in the chicken you just made. Once your sweet potatoes are done, then you can cover each slice in the concoction that you just made. Then you can add some Cholula. Hashtag not sponsored. Finally, if all else fails, you can make a good sandwich, and I promise my roommate is not a sociopath, he's just very particular about his carefully crafted gourmet sandwiches. Peanut butter and jelly are obviously the superior sandwich type, and you'll want to evenly and meticulously spread out creamy peanut butter on white bread. Add proportionally the exact same amount of jelly, or you can just eyeball it. Make sure to keep each slice of peanut butter and jelly together so there is exactly 1 slice of jelly for each slice of peanut butter, and yes, it does matter that they stay in the same row. Wrap the respective sandwich in his paper towel and place it in a sandwich bag for later keeping. To recap, this video gave you 5 meal prep options that I use just about every week during medical school. I've learned these over the last year, and I went from not knowing how to cook a single thing to be able to eat a decently healthy healthy diet. I hope you found this video useful. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.